Hey, it's Clay Trader. This will be a video chart on ticker symbol BVTK. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. Real quick, what do I mean by 30-minute in case maybe you're new to charts? Instead of each one of these candlesticks here representing 1 day's worth of price action, which is what you would normally see, each one represents 30 minutes. So while this here may look like several days worth of time, it's actually just today's price action broken down into 30-minute time slices. I like through this time frame. I think it does a good job of telling the quote-unquote story of the price, and then makes mapping out where levels of support and resistance a bit easier to see. I did this analysis on Friday, so that's where these red and green line annotations are coming from. And if you get motion sick, you probably threw up after today's price action. Price was moving all over the place, and the funny part, I don't know if that's the right word, maybe ironic part, is after all this action where the price is way up here, and then the price was way down there, and the price bounced all the way back up there, it closed exactly where it was from Friday. On Friday, it closed right there at 0024, and then today, closed right there at 0024. But of course, obviously, it wasn't like it was just going sideways all day. The price was all over the place. So, when all the dust had settled, the bulls ultimately won out. And I'll explain what I mean by that in a second. But kind of a little difficult from a presentation standpoint because it's not like the price is at a different location. It's at the exact same location. Now, why do I say that the bulls ultimately won out? Well, from the big picture of things, and as I talked about in the video from Friday, at this point, it's really all about the purple line there, meaning as long as the price is above that purple line, the bulls are in full control, no questions asked. And yeah, today the price got right down there around the vicinity of that purple line, but you can see when the price did, that's where the bounce started. So, a good example there of the power of charts. So from that perspective, yeah, the price was all over the place, and yeah, it may seem like it was a neutral day because the price closed where it opened up or closed on Friday, but the bulls are still building, the higher lows, and that's the name of the game. The one thing I'm going to do though here is just delete these lines out here. Sure, they still pertain, but from a presentation standpoint, I just want to try to keep this as clean as possible. And from the big picture of things right now, the couple levels of support and resistance that really stand out to me. Main level of support right here at 0019. Sure, you got the purple line there. But if this does start to form a channel pattern, then 0019 certainly going to be the bottom of the channel. And then on the flip side of things, up here at 0026, that is definitely what I would consider the top level of the channel right now. If a channel starts to form, who knows? Maybe this thing will blast off tomorrow, but it wouldn't be shocking at all to see the price kind of just start to, pull one of these maneuvers like it did before. I mean, channel patterns are nothing new to this chart. They've done them before, and as long as the channels are happening at higher locations than previous channels, then from the grand scheme of things, that's the name of the game because that implies that the bulls are slowly making progress upwards over time. So all in all, a very motion sick inducing type day, but we'll see what the rest of this week brings. One of the biggest questions that I get is, hey Clay, how do you find the stocks that you trade? So what I've done is put together a free resource guide where I talk about the tools that I use to locate stocks that I find interesting and think may have potential. So if that sounds like something that could add value to you as a trader, then click on the image that is up on the screen right now and I will email you the guide. The guide itself is very short and to the point, and best part, it's completely free. Thanks for watching the video. Let me know if you have any questions.